people will trade a good thing for a good time. Happiness is an inside job. This quote means that being happy, feeling fulfillment and joy in your life over an extended period of time, more so about what is going inside of you instead of what is going on outside of you when it comes to your circumstances. Welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets Monday edition with me, your host Marcus. On today's episode, we're going to talk about don't mess up happy. Okay, what do I mean by that? When I say don't mess up happy, all I mean is that if you have found a place of joy and fulfillment in your life, find ways to keep that picture of just that bliss in your life. Okay, I'm not saying don't get better, but in the endless pursuit of perfection or completeness, a lot of times that joy, that contentment can get lost in the shuffle of, in the name of progress. At a certain point in time, the search for progress can become the search for perfection, and you can lose your way and not really be living the life that you want. Okay, and also too, stay tuned for the very end for a surprise. But the problem being solved in this video is that knowing that if you have a good thing, keep that good thing. Instead of trying to, okay, I maybe want something else and it's not as great as you may seem, okay? And this is important because we're all searching for that happiness, that contentment, that fulfillment, that my cup is full feeling, okay? And this video will help you, give you some tips and some strategies to make sure you keep happy, okay? Case in point, let's say that you're a real estate developer. That's your place of self-employment, okay? And let's say, excuse me, that you usually work on just small projects. And you found yourself to be happy. You're working 60, 70 hours a week. You make a decent amount of money, but in the back of your head, that thought of just making progress is there. And you're like, okay, let me change some things. And that'll bring me closer to the happiness that I want. Because, if you're a person, you probably are always thinking, okay, I'll be happy when I get this, or I'll be happy when I get that. And then you get a project one day that's really big. And you start working on it. And it's like, it's not what you expect. Your routine's kind of off. You have to you're nickeling and diming things because you're going after money. Okay, and you start to lose that happiness, that joy, that passion that kind of fueled you toward what you want. Because I've seen over time is that the money that we get from doing things belies the fact of that it's not what it really is. Okay? The money belies the fact that it's going to bring us happiness when already you've got a good thing going. Your life is pretty good. You enjoy it. I'm not saying don't make progress. I'm just saying don't trade your happiness for the sake of progress. Okay? And I mean overall. There's going to be times in your life when you do things and it's not going to be easy. I'm talking about your long-term consistent happiness for the sake of money, which is what I mean in this video is progress, like financial progress. Thinking that financial progress is going to bring me happiness, okay? The money belies the obligation, the hardship and pain that usually comes. That's what happens when you get more money. Okay, there's more obligation, there's more complication, there's more expectation, as I talked about in previous videos. Okay, if you got a good routine, if you enjoy the people you work with, if you like how things are going, try to keep that happiness around. You can still make progress, but don't trade that happiness, that fulfillment, that contentment, that just the resplendent life that you have for the sake of dollars. Okay. Really, this video is just describing the grass is greener syndrome, where you think that, okay, I've got a good thing here, but that thing over there is promising a good time. Okay, I'm making a decent amount of money, having a daycare, but if I expand and if I do these things, then my life's going to be even better. Remember, money belies, its true nature, okay? Money belies how good it really is, okay? There's a saying that goes like, or I heard something along the lines of, people will trade a good thing for a good time. People will trade a really good situation going on, being self-employed. I like this. I have freedom. I have time to go do things. I have financial freedom. I have time freedom. I have emotional freedom. I feel peace and happiness at work. But someone just came to me and said, oh, we're going to give you $250,000 to come work at, our real estate development firm. And you're like, yeah, I love it. But your time freedom is gone. Your financial freedom is still there, but your emotional freedom isn't there. That's what I'm saying. Don't mess up happy for the sake of money, or for the sake of status, or for the sake of material possessions, or for the sake of, all these other things that we find value in, but belie their true nature, okay? And remember, just going back to the original point, happiness is an inside job. You can be happy based on things that are going on inside of you, your mind, your thoughts, your attitude, just being grateful for life. It may sound corny, but having an attitude of gratitude can make life happy. The more grateful you are for the things you have now, the more likely you are to bring other good things into your life, because you're creating a hole, you're creating a door for things to come in, because you already see what's the good going on. It's kind of like when you just see the bad going on in your life, it brings more bad because you're focusing on the bad, okay? But don't trade a good thing for a good time, okay? Find a way to be content. The Bible talks about being content, just being happy where you are, but always looking to grow. But don't mess up happy. The point of this video is, if you have a happy life, keep that. That means you pretty much have got what everybody wants. Okay, don't let the progressive greed just overtake you. Okay, because it'll help your business. And a lot of businesses die because they trade in a passion to help people to a passion to make profits, okay? As they say, more businesses die from indigestion than starvation, okay? So a lot of businesses that, may need to struggle for money are going to be better off than companies that get full and happy and complacent, and they're just like, we're not going to help anybody, and we're just going to focus on ourselves, okay? So hopefully you got something decent from this video. Now on to today's surprise. It's a quote from a guy named Naval Ravikant. He's a co-founder of the company and the website called AngelList, where they find references for good people to do a job. Like if you're looking for somebody like a good mechanic or a good barber, he's a co-founder of that. So he's self-employed. He said, a fit body, a calm mind, a house full of love. These things cannot be bought. They must be earned, okay? Remember, we got to earn everything that we get in life. Okay, I'm going to say it again. He said, a fit body, a calm mind, a house full of love. These things cannot be bought. They must be earned, okay? Hopefully learn something new from this video, but understand that you can't. Don't mess up happy. If you have a good situation, don't let your greed destroy the beautiful life that you created yourself, that you forged day by day by day. And remember, lastly, as always, unsuccessful people, they make decisions based on their current situations. But successful people, you hopefully make decisions based on where you want to be, okay? Don't mess up happy, okay? If you're happy, you're blessed, okay? Thank you so much. Bye.